Hi, everybody. It's Ernesto, licensed marriage and family therapist and creator of LMFT.com. Okay, guys, I know that I'm doing a lot of these videos, and what I want to do is to showcase clinicians from all over the state, all over the world, and I've got Brian. We've been talking for so long on Facebook, never really face to face. So, Brian, introduce yourself. We have a lot to talk about today.
Ernesto, hello. Yeah, like you said before, I can't believe we haven't done this earlier. This is crazy, but you and I share a love of music, the 80s, The Cure, The Smiths. We've gone back and forth.
Don't forget Morrissey.
Morrissey, well, my absolute favorite. How could I forget about him?
Yeah, don't do that.
But no, I will not. But yeah, I'm here in Burnsville, Minnesota, Twin Cities. I'm 10 minutes from downtown. I
The music scene, right? The music scene. You got the music scene right there.
It's been Prince nonstop since the day he passed, April 21st. Really a huge, hard hit for our community, for performers, just for the general public. We've gone to a couple of tributes. We've been to Paisley Park, First Avenue. They painted his star gold on the side of First Avenue, and that was like so cool.
Wow.
And everyone, all the other stars are silver and his is gold. So
it's gotta be.
If you're a music fan, make your pilgrimage here. You can sleep on our futon.
There you go, guys. That's an invitation. Hold him accountable to it.
Yeah, we'll host you for the night. Just one night though. My wife is only giving me one night.
Backpedal.
Yeah. One night stand.
Right.
In Minneapolis. So, but yeah. And like you mentioned before, I myself am in a couple bands. Not really touring a lot, but we're recording right now an album. Our other band is like a funny pop kind of Doc's Kids, funny stuff.
I got some of your material with that one.
Yeah, yep. I sent you the T-shirt and the CD.
You did.
Appreciate that.
That blow up microphone.
That's part of our swag. The swag bag. Yeah, it's all marketing. It was all marketing.
There you go. It's all about marketing. But unfortunately, my dog destroyed it the first day.
Ooh, you did not post a video of that. I did not see that. But it's better you didn't do that.
Yes, because that would have been that would have been a little violent. But hey, let me ask you. You're a mental health professional. There's a unique niche that you're doing, which is music, integrating music into your therapy. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, so I specialize in working with creative folks, artists, musicians, painters, dancers, whoever. And I work with, folks come in and they're dealing with anxiety, depression, family dynamics, all this other stuff. And they might be a musician. And so my stance on helping them to feel comfortable and talk is disclosing, hey, I'm in bands in the Twin Cities too. What are you doing? Are you recording? Are you touring? How's that? And then that it just enables them to open up a little bit more and trust me.
Yeah.
Because there's folks that come in and they don't want to talk, especially guys. Men don't want to talk about stuff. And especially if you're a male musician and you come in, then we can hit it off, right away.
Yeah.
Especially, I disclose that on my website. Hey, I'm a trombonist. I'm in a couple different bands and I sing. So knowing that I am part of their community kind of helps them drop their guard a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been helpful. And we'll listen to their creations in session. And we'll talk about it, where it came from, how long did it take them to make it, how they're making it, just everything about their craft. And it all boils down to how is this affecting your mental wellness?
Yeah.
Your mental health. How are you taking care of yourself? What are you doing outside of music are you exercising, are you breathing? CD and alcohol, is a big part of the artist community too. So we touch on that.
Wow.
Assess, what they're doing around that sort of thing. So
I think a lot of mental health, when they go into the field, they have to really know, and what sounds like is happening for you is that music is your first love, right? And so you're utilizing a lot of that in your therapy sessions to
Right.
connect, bridge with your clients. I know
Yeah.
that for me, if somebody starts talking about 80s heavy metal band, ooh, you got my ear. Yeah,
Especially Aerosmith.
it's Aerosmith, you've got
Yeah.
Bon Jovi, you got,
Oh,
all of these people.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to go all in on
Yeah.
Cinderella. Come on, I'm the 80s, right?
Wow.
Sorry for insulting you on this one, but
It's all good.
once a therapist starts talking to me about that, man, I'm gone.
Yep. Yep. Well, yeah, it can create a whole nother, path and avenue to go down that can create a joining moment between you and a therapist or counselor.
Right.
And
Right.
for me, that's important. My previous counselor, my therapist that I had, was a musician. He was touring. He was, he knew everything about the music community, and that was helpful for me.
Wow.
So that was kind of one of the reasons why I chose him was because of that.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think that
yeah.
a lot of therapists, then, just hearing from what you're saying, do you think a lot of therapists need to go back to their roots, what, their passion, what they love to do, whether it's dance, art, music, that's the core where they
Uh-huh.
touch with?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy to get maybe a little bit lost in the shuffle with all the different trainings we have to do and CEUs and,
Right.
hey, let's go to the EMDR training. But if you can utilize your passion and see how you can fit that into the training, EFT or, EMDR stuff, working with kids, play therapy, then I think we can go back to our core passion and why we got into this.
Yeah.
I got into this starting off as a volunteer with Big Brothers Big Sisters back in Winona, Minnesota, at the college I went to, and I loved working with this kid so much, and I'm like, I got to keep doing this. And then within that came the music and the family therapy and involving the family in the system and seeing how much more powerful that was than just working with the kid.
Yeah.
Involving the parents and the community and the church and the neighborhood. And I did 15 years of in-home counseling.
Wow.
So that's going from home to home, traveling around the Twin Cities, working with folks in their environment. And I would never take that experience back. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. No, because, being vulnerable in front of another stranger, that's hard work, right? That's really hard
Right.
work. But if you have conversations like, hey, did you see the latest Aerosmith video, or hey, the Morrissey video? You go, oh, you like those bands? Yeah.
Totally.
Bridge.
Yep. Yeah. All the time I'm using pop culture in here. I'll watch YouTube videos with the kids I work with.
Oh, thank you.
We're researching video games that they like. I'm researching video game companies that they want to work for. I've got older teenagers that they don't know what they want to do with their life, and their parents are upset. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? Oh, I like this video game. Would you ever want to work for them? What? Yeah, it's just back and forth conversation and connecting and not being afraid to use technology and pop culture.
Thank you. I think you're thinking outside of the box, not necessarily thinking outside of the box, thinking originally, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's for me, it's common sense to use that. And I hear stories of other, kids come into therapy saying, yeah, I didn't really connect with my other therapist person. And, oh, why not? What were you guys doing? And just the things I would hear weren't what they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And not that I'm going to be the perfect fit for everyone too, but I don't know. And I'm younger, I'm younger, I'm a younger hip therapist that likes music.
Hey, I like you. That means
that's a win-win.
That is.
You liking me, I'm even here.
I know. Selfie king, right? Everybody.
Totally. Where's your selfie stick, Ernesto?
It's actually broken.
You've been using it too much.
So I've been using this. This is the ghetto selfie stick. Right?
Now, does that attach to your drone?
You know what? That's another story. That's another tragic story right there. It's actually in the works of getting a fixed. I actually
Okay.
crashed it in my neighbor's yard. Ooh, I said that on camera.
I wouldn't want to be your neighbor.
No, no.
Okay.
I have good neighbors, so they're like, "Hey, your drone is in our window."
Oops.
Yeah, no, it was really bad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Anyway,
I'm gonna take a sip of coffee here.
do it, do it, do it. You know, and I think a lot of times, Brian, that we forget that counseling also involves bringing in outside, which is, and also the technology that we have this day and age. I mean, everyone's walking around with their cell phones, you know,
Yeah.
and YouTube is on there, so you're actually utilizing some of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I actually call it, well, it's a computer that sometimes doubles as a phone, but it's a computer in your pocket, and crazy technology. And I understand that parents want to lessen the use of screen time, and I'm totally on board with that too. And we can also use it to connect with the kids and connect with especially the teenagers that are on Snapchat and Vine and doing loop videos and all the Instagram technology stuff. If parent, I don't know. It's hard for me to say because I'm not a parent, but I do work with teenagers that are going through all this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to use technology to get them to open up a little bit. It's really that simple for me, and to not be afraid of the technology and to learn from our clients.
Yeah.
What's the Instagram? What's that? You know, like, and I'm the king of, like, I don't play dumb on purpose, but I play dumb to learn what is going on in their world.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got to show me.
Yeah. No. I'll admit, I learned Instagram, all of those things by the younger generation, and then people say, "Wow, you're the video guru." No, you know who taught me?
Yeah.
My 13-year-old nephew.
Yep. Yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. So.
Yeah, and I think, you know,
Yep.
like I said, the use of technology, the use of all of these things are great. But you know what I'm noticing as well too, as I'm talking to you, is that you've managed to interweave your passion, your love for music and pop culture and art into your practice. Now, we talked earlier that your mom kind of said, I want to hear this. You guys have to listen to this story.
All right. So my friend Justin, who I'm in 2 bands with, I own the wedding business with him. He was my roommate in college at St. Mary's in Winona. And it was parents' weekend, and my parents came to visit me. And I remember they pulled Justin aside. And my mom said, "Now, Justin, Brian's here to study and to do his homework. He's not going to go playing in your bands." And I didn't hear her say that, but Justin told me that she said that afterwards. And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." So I get it was ridiculous, but I get the concern of a parent whose kid is in the arts,
right?
Because you don't make a lot of money. It's a grind. You got to hustle. It's kind like being in private practice. You got to hustle. You got to always be on the clock.
Right.
There's literally no downtime, so you have to carve that out for yourself as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no benefits, insurance. Some people are fortunate enough to either be with a partner that has a gig that has insurance or is higher paying, because it's rough out there,
Absolutely. And I just love the fact that your own mom stepped in and said, you're going to school. You're not going to go in any other bands. You're just going to stay focused.
She was a helicopter parent, and
you were a rebel, right?
Total. Oh yeah. I'm an 80s alternative kid.
Oh my God.
I went through a goth phase. I did the makeup, the fingernail.
You did not. You did not.
Dyed my hair every color.
Wow. So that is as interesting as me having a mullet.
Yes, and we're still waiting for pictures of your mullet.
Right, exactly. I'm going to look for it. I swear to you, I'm going to find it. I'm even going to go to school, because I grew up in Hawaii, and everybody in Hawaii had mullets.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll keep track of each other. When we find those pictures, we need to post them simultaneously.
Exactly, and tag it.
Yeah.
That's how you and I bond.
My goth phase and your mullet phase.
Oh my God, I gotta see this. I gotta
Yeah.
see this picture. I
Oh,
gotta see this picture.
I will.
So
I'll
how
get
did
on this right away.
so how did you put your eyeliner? Is it from down here and up here, or how did it go?
I just went black, like around my eyelashes, and then the shadow had to be dark, like Robert Smith of The Cure, and
Oh,
I would go out. Marilyn Manson. I mean, yeah, it was just a phase that I needed to go through, and I totally get it.